Hello everyone, Dungeon Master 372 here, coming at you with another Season 1, Episode 13. Yes, that's right, we are on Episode 13. Getting closer on some of this production stuff. Y'all are kind of wondering what this room is for. As of update 0.1.6, we have added a new mod, and I wanted to go ahead and get started on it right away. There's a lot of things that this mod introduces, or well, I say introduces, but a lot of different aspects to the game that we already have, but adds a little less lagginess to the game. And since, and I've been experimenting with different mods, and this one seemed to really pique my interest. I really like it, and it's really a lot. I mean, I haven't had any issues with it. This mod may be replacing Buildcraft in the near future. I don't know yet. I'm still debating that issue, but worst come to worst, I will figure it out and let you guys know, most definitely. So yeah, cool stuff there. I went ahead and set up this room so I can kind of cover some of the basic and starting out stuff, because in this mod it is separated down into 3 tiers. You got your basic, you got your, well, let me go ahead and name the mod. The mod is Mekanism by Aidianbrady, and he's got some really cool stuff working in this mod. I really love it. Really, it's an awesome mod. But it adds in these basic universal cables, which most of my cabling now will probably revert to this in some form or another, maybe. Right now, since I already got everything running with the red power, or not red power, but with the thermal expansion conduits, this stuff will work well in conjunction with that. So I mean, I don't have to really change much. And the cool thing about this is it will transport red power energy or red flux energy and Minecraft joules as well. It's a lot of cool stuff going into this, and I really want to get started on it right away. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. One of the first machines that you'll make, I will get to this basic universal cable in just a moment as far as how to make it. One of the first things, well, I might as well go ahead and show you how to craft it. It's just 2 steel ingots and a redstone, piece of redstone. Will make you 8. So cool stuff there. So yeah. So pretty much with this, the first basic setup, what you're going to really want to do first starting off is you're going to want to make this. It's a metallurgic infuser, and pretty much what this does is it creates energy. Oh yeah, okay. Well, I say it creates energy. It allows you to infuse 2 different metals together. Now, I don't already have a power source just yet for this. Let me see if it'll connect. Oh, awesome. It automatically connected to that. So I don't have to put this in there, because this was a spawned in thing I was using to test things out with. So actually, I'm gonna go ahead and take that and discard it. Okay, well, no big deal. So yeah, I did a lot of mining between this episode and the last, just so we can get set up. I had to travel quite a ways. I didn't realize I had to travel a little bit of ways in our new mining age to really get this thing get something going for this mod. But we're here, I've got it taken care of now, and it's ready to go. So yeah, so we got our tesseract here feeding energy into our metallurgic infuser, and pretty much our first thing on our agenda is to throw in, we want, I think I said 12, but we're going to go ahead and throw in 16 steel ingots. Oh wait, no, it's iron ingots and redstone. Okay, awesome. We're going to throw the redstone up here, and we're going to throw the ingots in here. And we're going to get these enriched alloys. And this is pretty cool in the fact that it's going to pave the way for our next machine. And this is the way that you're going to want to progress with this mod, at least in my mod pack right now. It seems to be the easiest. In the future, we can upgrade this, and I'll go ahead and cover some of the GUI here. You can see right now it's using 50 Minecraft joules per tick, and we are, well charged up enough for the task at hand, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so in here you got different configurations here. You got your auto eject here. You can set that, turn that on or off. You can also do strict input, which means that it will only allow certain items, I think. I'm not sure. For the most part, well, with it off, it'll accept anything being pumped into the input side. So anything that's being pumped into this right now would be accepted. But if you want to, change it up to a certain color code, which this mod offers a color code system kind of similar to that of Red Power. Those of you who are familiar with Red Power or Red Power 2, they had the pneumatic tubes that would allow you to paint items a certain color, and then those colors would go into corresponding pipes. Well, Aidianbrady has implemented that system similar to that. So that's pretty awesome, I think. I think we've all been waiting for that setup or something similar to come out. Now that we've got our 16 enriched alloys, we want to come over here and we're going to make our steel casings, because we're going to need those for our next recipes. Cool stuff there. Now that we've got our enriched alloys, we're going to come over here. We got to make 8 control circuits. So by placing 8 of these in here, we get 8 control circuits. Okay, our next machine that we're going to make is the crusher here. And if I'm not mistaken, it's going to take 2 of these, 1 of these, and we got ourselves a crusher. Okay, now we're going to go ahead while we're here and make ourselves a combiner, which I believe it's like this, and a steel casing. And that will make our combiner. Awesome stuff there. And next on our list is the osmium compressor, which again, as you guessed, another compressor and 2 control circuits. And our enrichment chamber. Ooh. We might need to make some more control circuits. But no, wait, no, I think the 4. Well, let's check out the recipe. Okay, so I guess it does take 4 enriched alloys and then 2 control circuits in a steel casing. So we're going to take our steel casing, put it here. 4 of these. And 2 of these. We'll make our enrichment chamber. If I'm not mistaken, 2 enrichment cells. Make the energy tablet, and we need to make 2 of those. Let's check that out because I forgot the final ingredient. Recipe for that. Yeah, I need 1 more steel casing. I just need 4 steel and 1 osmium, which I got that right here. 1 osmium and 4 steel. Okay, awesome stuff. I was miscalculated by 1, so that's not too bad. Okay, awesome. And there's our energy cell. That's what I wanted to put over here. And I wanted to do it legitimately, so there we go. Now, the thing with this energy cube, if you notice, there's a side here that has a panel on it, and then the 5 sides that do not. The 5 sides that do not are input sides, and they can input any kind of energy really, and store any kind of energy. And if I'm not mistaken, as far as thermal expansion and I'm not sure, but I'm wanting to say Buildcraft is compatible with this kind of energy, so you can and Minecraft Joules and Red Power automatically convert and work for these machines as well. And I'm not for sure, but I believe that the energy system for Mekanism also will run Buildcraft and thermal expansion. Now, I'm not sure about the compatibilities with any others. I just know that from what I've read and did my research on, I believe that Buildcraft and thermal expansion, I definitely know that thermal expansion will work for it. I've already tested that theory out and it has worked, so cool stuff there. So awesome. Now we got our metallurgic diffuser, we got our few other first machines that we're going to want to use. So let's go ahead and go with our crusher. We're going to set that right here. And let's go ahead and put this stuff up here so we can go ahead and put this stuff down here. And I'll put my combiner up here. The osmium compressor here. And the enrichment chamber here. Now, the cool thing about this is that eventually I'll get a tool that we can use to change up the configurations on the sides here. But yeah, cool thing about these machines is they add, with the crusher, it's just like a pulverizer. It will double and duplicate your ores up to 2 times. As you get further into it, if I'm not mistaken, either the combiner or the compressor here will help you triple your ore output instead of just doubling it. And then you can quadruple your ore output as well. There's another setup, which I will cover that. And then there is even a whopping 5x on the duplication, so you can get up to 5x on your ores and stuff. So I'm going to eventually incorporate that into this building here. How am I going to do that? I do not know. I just know that there is a way to do it, and I'm going to actually incorporate that so that way y'all can see the setup and see how it works and stuff, if you all already have it. But anyways, so let me go to my thermal expansion room, or let me go to my storage and see if I can't find a few ores. I mean, I've been doing a lot of stuff. I let another quarry run its course and started another one utilizing this system, and it looks like it's done. So awesome. So yeah, you see that this is working pretty good. I've got a decent setup for my power now that's actually keeping this thing pretty decently charged up. So that's pretty cool. We barely touched half of what we've got here on our storage disk, which is pretty cool, and it's not quite full, but it's getting there and everything. So let's go ahead and pull out some ores here. Let's pull out a half stack of that, some aluminum. Okay, I think that's good enough for now. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how this stuff operates. Now, I would show you the new tubes and stuff, but I'm not quite to that point just yet. So as soon as I'm there, I will show you that system. And if any of you have really played on Red Power, or tried that mod pack out with Red Power, you already know how awesome that was, and this is just the same pretty much. So we got energy. Oh, wait a minute, my bad. Okay, the crusher will crush your ingots back down into dust, and so there's a way to decraft certain items like your dusts and stuff, your ingots. You can crush it back down into dust if you want. The combiner will allow you to make your dusts back into ores, which is pretty cool. If you want to do that, it's just, to me, that's just a lot. To me, that's waste of resources, because it kind of takes a lot more to combine it back than it would just leaving it there and collecting another one out in the world. So it takes 8 of the material plus 1 cobblestone to make your ores back, which I don't know. I just wouldn't do it myself, but that's I don't know. Now the osmium compressor. Let's see what the recipes are for that. Now these makes your specialty ingots like your glowstone, your obsidian, and these are used for all kinds of stuff. You can use the glowstone, for instance, to make the refined glowstone block, which is pretty cool. Your teleporter frame using obsidian and glowstone. There's all kinds of other stuff you can use glowstone for, from what I understand. You can make suits of armor out of it, from what I was told, or from what I've seen previously on the website and stuff. But it looks like they've taken it all out as far as the armor. Well, either way, I didn't intend on using it. I thought that one of its effects was to make light for you, but I'm not for sure on that. So, okay. The enrichment chamber. Now, I'm not sure, but if I'm not mistaken, okay, it takes like your dirty ores and your copper ores and turns it into dust. Clean dust. Ooh, you can get 12 lapis out of a block of lapis ore. That's pretty cool. And okay, so this is kind of similar to your crusher. Kind of similar to your... This is more like your pulverizer here. This is what duplicates your ores. Not mistaken. Yeah. Awesome. So, let's see what happens when we put... Okay, so it don't really work for all ores. Stuff like Tinker's Construct, it don't work for real well. So you can use, I'm pretty sure it works for thermal expansion and maybe IC2 or Buildcraft, but I don't think it works very well for that. But there's your, but yeah, so that's pretty much the initial setup for this. I will be working on this between the episodes to get more of this stuff going. I do want to get the duplication of my ores up to the 5 tier. And there's a lot more that this mod offers. I mean, you got basic factories, you got your factories here. The factories are pretty cool, and especially once you get to the elite tier here. You got this thing right here is your digital miner, and that thing is awesome. It's even better than the Buildcraft Quarry. This thing is a lot less laggy, and it doesn't tear up your terrain. Those of you who like to build with the land instead of excavate, this is the machine for you. This will allow you to keep your terrain as it was whenever the world was ginned in, and you don't have to mess with your terrain too much. I like it mainly because it looks cool and it's less laggy. I used to run a server, and we had a big problem with quarries because they were so laggy and caused so much lag that because mainly with quarries you had to place water in them, and with all that water dripping down, it created a big lag on the server. And now, I mean, I even in my pack I still have Buildcraft and I have quarries, and I have a new mod called Quarry Plus, which adds in a way of you not really having to place water into your quarry. It will either pump it out for you, or it will set stuff in there to clear up any water or lava, so, or block any water and lava that's, that may flow back in. So, but I might be getting rid of both of those mods. I'm not sure yet. It depends on how well this mod works out for us. So cool stuff. Eventually we'll get into creation of hydrogen and oxygen. We'll also get into the oxidizer, the infuser, a few other things here. This electrolytic separator here is what creates oxygen and hydrogen, and we'll be getting into that. And this dissolution chamber is a part of the 5x system for duplicating your ores. So each one of your ores will produce you 5 dusts that you, 5 clumps or something like that you can actually smelt into ores and stuff, which is pretty cool. And I will definitely be going over that. I mean, there's also some other cools like robits here. Your robits here is pretty cool because they can collect your items and stuff. You got, teleporters. You can make portals, which I won't use that aspect of this mod too much. I like my Mistcraft portals pretty much, so I'll be using that instead. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff. Even for server play, they even have a walkie-talkie, which is actually an in-game voice program that you can actually chat via the walkie-talkies, which is pretty awesome. So no need to have voice chat or anything like that set up, which is pretty dang awesome. They even offer these bins. Now, I know that y'all seen me use something from factory for factorization, and I wanted to show you all this. And also, in a future episode, I will be going over these tanks here that I have up. There's so yes, I have new tanks. I was working on those between the episodes, but I will cover those as far as the blocks and recipes for that in a future episode. But I spent some time playing around with the tanks that Mekanism adds as well. So, but I wanted to go ahead and check out, I know that in my storage area here in our mining world, you've seen me place down the wooden barrels from factorization. Mekanism also adds what's called bins, and they work the same way, with the exception whenever you stack them on top of each other and you use one of the tools from Mekanism, you can set these bins to automatically dump to the inventory underneath it. So it's like adding on to it by just stacking them up, which is pretty cool. Almost the same effect as the hoppers. So kind of similar to these in a way. Now I'm not sure if they work with pipes and stuff. Well, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it does, but I haven't tested that out yet in game yet. But yeah, it works similar to these, but you can stack them up, which is pretty awesome. So this setup here will be a thing of the past with Mekanism, and I am proud to have it in my mod pack. I hope that I really do hope that you all have learned a lot from my videos so far, and if you like what you see here, please do click like and subscribe. I really could use the subscribers. If there's anything else I can help you with, please make a comment or so stating what you need in the description below, and I will in the comments section below, and I will get back to you on it. I really want the feedback, guys. I really do. I take a lot of pride in recording these videos for you guys. I enjoy it a lot. I have never been on anything ambitious like this for any reason. I've generally stay away from public interaction. A lot of stuff has happened in my life, and I try to stay away from public spotlight as much as possible. But doing these videos has really helped me deal with the things that has happened to me in the past, and I'm starting to slowly get over certain things. So y'all have been helping me out with that, and I appreciate it a lot. Those of you that have followed my videos, liked my videos, commented on a video, I really enjoy that interaction. I really do. If there is anything else I can add to my videos to make it better, and you want to share that information with me, that would be great. You can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and all that, and all the links and stuff will be in the description below. So this is Dungeon Master 372 with Dungeon Gaming, and this signing off on another video. Let's play Season 1 episode. Season 1 Episode 13. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please again click likes and subscribe if you like what you see here, and I hope to see you all very soon whenever I make my own server. That's right, I do plan on making a new server, so please keep an eye out for that. The best way to do that is to either follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and my website. So with that being said, guys, have a good one.